Pay attention to me, please. Right. So right now, this program is a program from Project Phase 1, which will show a static image. And this one will show you, look at the color space, which we claim is 16 bits. Actually, it's not, because the hardware limits us to 4 bits for red, 4 bits for green, 4 bits for blue. Okay, so the really usable range is in the MSBs, not the LSBs. Don't even bother with the LSBs because they're just too dark, they look like black. All, okay? So the second phase of this is both the project and then the final project combined together. Okay, so today we'll go over the concept about how to create stuff that can move on the screen. Okay. All right, so you can make a Mega Man move.
I was thinking about doing that.
So I'll show you. I'll just give you a very simple example of how to do it. Now making a move, it's like playing a movie. It's very simple idea. You have to know exactly how the object looks like when they start moving. Okay? So if you look at a movie, usually they have one image static, right? You look at it. And then after a very short delay, usually in milliseconds, it shows you a different image. And then between these two images, something is changed. And then they do that continuously and repeatedly so that you can see something move. Because in your eyes, you have the vision system has some residues image saved in your eye temporal. So when you look at something, the image will not disappear completely. It actually is a residue. So between the residues and a new image, it gives the illusion something is moving. Okay, it's just the illusion. If you can do this fast enough, you can create a movie or animation. Okay? So today we'll go over the concept, the basic simple code to do this animation. When you look at a screen, if you're not showing anything, it's black. So all our backgrounds are black, period. Do not use other color, please. Okay, just use black, right? When you try to make things to move on the screen, you know that, okay, if I want to do something on the screen, how can I see, object or image over image over image? Is that you play these images in sequence. You draw these images one at a time, one after each other. Okay? The problem here is this screen, you notice, is they're static, meaning that the moment you display the color stays there forever, right? If you look at your code for your project phase 1, you don't need to redraw the whole image over and over again, just stay there. So that creates a challenge because these images will not disappear on its own. You have to make them disappear, okay? But to do that, you can either use a clear screen function. You look at the code from phase 1. There is a code to clear the screen. See these two? When you do this, you're going to clear the entire screen completely, and then you can draw the new thing. However, these functions are extremely slow. Okay? It's almost like reset my screen, and then you take the time to reset everything. When you do that, what will happen is you create image 1, screen is blank, image 2. And this blank screen is very long. So when you try to use this in between, you're not going to see the animation you expect because it is just too long. And then your eyes can see this break. Okay? So usually when I do animation, you're not going to use this function to do that. This function is just there to clear the entire screen initially or at the end. But while you're doing the animation, you're not going to do that. So what you need to do is you need to draw the corresponding pixels to black so that it will disappear. And then you draw the new one on top of it. Understand? So the code we're going to look at today is a dot, very easy. The dot that's moving across the screen. Okay, and then we can slow it down to see exactly what the program is doing. Okay? Are we clear? Of course, when you're doing a project, you're not going to use a dot. You're using some fancy like that. Okay? But the idea is the same thing. You know, draw the object black, and and then you draw the new thing on top of it. Okay, and then you can see the thing is moving. All right. So let's look at this. The idea is this. So let's put the concept on paper. Initially, you have dots here. Okay. So let's make it a box. Okay. All right. And you're going to display another box over here, over here, over here, over here, continuously. Okay? If you look at this whole thing together, it's like the box is going down like this. Okay? One at a time. The problem here is when you're seeing this one, you don't want to see this one. When you're seeing this one, you don't want to see anything else, correct? So what you're doing is, if you're showing this one first, the other one has to be black. Agree? If you're seeing this one, then everything has to be black. Okay? And the continuous idea, if you're seeing this one, everything else has to be black. Okay? So that you can see the thing is moving. Right? And if you do it fast enough, that means you're going to see these dots moving, give the illusion of it's moving. So what you are doing is, while displaying the next dot, you need to make the present one black. Understand? Or, if you're displaying the present one, you need to make the previous one black. Understand? So which way is better? You have to do it the present way. So the presently, if you're displaying anything, you show on the screen, and you make the previous one black. Okay? So that means, if you look at this whole operation, means present pixel equals to color previous pixel equals to black. Okay? And then you just continue doing this. So if your pixel moves, you don't know what was the location. And then you just change it to black. Okay? Now, nice thing about programming is if you have anything that you can use in a loop to do that, then you use a loop to do that. Okay? So our demo program basically is moving a dot across the screen. So what the nice thing about it is, first of all, we know exactly the coordinates of these dots at every single time, right? Plus, we're moving across the screen, that means the Y is not changing, only the X is changing. Understand? So we can say, well, right now I'm going to start with 0 location. I just go to 1, go to 2, go to 3, go to 4, go to 79. The next one will go back to 0. That's the path of the dots moving. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into software, saying, okay, now this is based on the previous code. Okay? We are going to put some delay here. Let's say delay long, and then we're going to implement this delay long later. And then we're going to put a loop here. Right. Now, since this whole thing is continuous, you must use while one. Everything is continuous. Because this whole operation is continuous. Put it while one, and then just whole thing just repeat itself. Okay? All right. There are 2 things you need to do. You need to first, okay, figure out, okay, right now I want to move something from left to right across the screen. Okay? Let's only deal with the color first. Okay? We create a loop that will loop through the color. Sorry, the location of one color from the left side of the screen going to the right side of the screen. Then we'll write a different loop to remove the previous pixel, make it a black. Okay? So let's create one variable. Let's call it int vertical. We're not using vertical because it is fixed. Let's say 3 int horizontal. Let's has to be 0. Okay. Like that. 4